Welcome back to another episode of Sound Pals Go to the Movies. This is another Throwback Thursday review, and today I'll be reviewing the movie Fight Club. And just a fair warning, there's going to be spoilers up ahead, so you've been warned. An insomniac office worker and a devil-may-care soap maker form an underground fight club that evolves into much more. So let's begin with my first pro. This is a film that must be rewatched more than once. I mean, literally, because just like the movie Memento, you are interested in seeing what you missed or want to make sure that the film is not lying to you. And I gotta say, watching it more times just makes it better. There are so many things that one can miss. For example, it was on my first time watching that I noticed the penis splice at the end. Then going back and rewatching it with friends, I noticed Tyler being spliced in early on in the movie. For example, in the doctor's office when the doctor's talking to the narrator. And yep, there he was. So that made us do the wait, go back again thing over and over and over again. Not until we had a friend who actually had the actual DVD did we learn about the Easter eggs in the main landing of the DVD menu, which made us realize, wow, this goes really deep. Next pro, both Tyler, played by Brad Pitt, and the narrator, played by Edward Norton, do a great job. And I gotta say, I really think that is because of the director's guidance and how David Fincher understood Chuck's novel and made the actors get into the right mood for the characters. Also, they are just an amazing actors by themselves. Edward Norton having done American History X right before this movie, and Brad Pitt having Interview with the Vampires, 7 and 12 Monkeys before this film, in which he is great and his acting stands out. Also, there are so many people that some names might get lost, but now they are famous, just like Jared Leto, for example. Next pro, as for Easter eggs, like I have said before, there are so many that you need to go back and rewatch the film more than once to be able to spot them. So I wouldn't bore you with listing them, but instead I would suggest to go watch the DVD commentary or watch a YouTube video of people pointing them out and see what you knew or which ones you have missed. Also, you can read the novel to get a better understanding of what the film left out. And if you have already read it, then I would suggest to look up the comic books. Yep, there are comic books about Fight Club, in case you didn't know. And now onto my cons. The only con I can really think is, why does the narrator want to blow up the credit card company buildings? Is it because of Marla? I never heard her say anything about her not liking them or wanting to get rid of them. And if so, why does Tyler want to get rid of her when the narrator imagines them both sleeping together? Also, wouldn't the members of Fight Club question this as, why are these two sleeping together and now he wants us to get rid of her? I can see that she's the one who planted the idea of Project Mayhem, and maybe when she finds out what the members are up to, it's too big or it can bring too much attention to themselves, and then the members are then tasked in getting rid of her because she might rat them out. Or maybe narrator really hates consumerism and sees credit card companies as being the center of all evil, which is how he kind of starts the movie off in his ramblings. But how does that connect to Marla is my question. So this is the only con I can find about this movie. They could have explained it a little bit better and I would have been okay with that, but they didn't. So my grade for this movie is going to be a 9 out of 10. Good movie. You will need to rewatch it more than once for sure. You will end up talking to your friends about it and learning things you didn't know or missed when you first watched it. Also, if you pair it with the novel and comics, it makes it a great rabbit hole to go down in. Also, this movie reminds me of Memento mixed with The Sixth Sense, minus the whole dead ghost thing. Also, it has a message depending on your point of view. One can see it as a religious film, having Tyler being Catholicism, or the idea that consumerism is bad and we are all sheeps following what TV says to buy, or that the system is corrupt and needs a reset. All these points can be supported with different parts of the film, or you can just simply enjoy the film on the basis that it's one person who thinks about stuff that isn't really there. Overall, this film is still great and holds up after so many years and will remain that way for a while. So that does it for this review of Fight Club. Please join us next time where we're going to review Office Space.
What would you say you do here?
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can find our social media links below. And like always, keep watching movies.